So we're downstairs in the chancel at the console, which lives where the little Flentrop used to live, and previous to that, where the console of the old Skinner organ used to live. And as you can see, the draw knobs are not in yet because they're being manufactured by a wonderful company in California who has had to cope with the coronavirus situation out there, but they're going to be showing up fairly soon, we hope. And in the meanwhile, we've got things that can play and have been rough tuned, so this isn't polished nor tonal finished yet, but it's enough that you can start to get an idea of some of the sounds. So I'm just going to give you a quick little variety show here. This is the great manual, this second keyboard from the bottom, and you'll remember the pipes are the ones that we started the video with today that are in the corner where the transept meets the nave and the chancel. So here's a good Lent hymn for Ash Wednesday. So that's an example of core principal tone. It doesn't sound like a violin, doesn't sound like a trumpet, doesn't sound like a flute. When you hear that, you say, oh yeah, it sounds like a pipe organ. And that's indeed the type of tone that gives the pipe organ its most characteristic sound. Up on the swell, we have an 8-foot string, an 8-foot flute, and the 4-foot flute. So it's more of a gentle and neutral sound. And then the bottom keyboard is the choir division that's located behind us here in that chamber that occupies the space between the chancel and the chapel. So it's again a more accompanimental, gentle tone division. So there's an 8-foot quintadina, 16-foot quintadina, and then flutes at 4 and 2-foot pitches. I'll play something different here. And then last but certainly not least, up on the top keyboard is our tuba, and you remember seeing the pipes up there, and this, as we said, is it's the most powerful single stop on this organ, and even in its initial state here without being really finished, it doesn't disappoint. So when that plays, there's no doubt about it. It's very exciting. It's a type of organ tone that we haven't heard in this building in a really long time. The old Skinner organ had a set of tubas like that were located at the back of the center aisle in the basement, and they spoke up through a grill in the floor. And that was one of the noteworthy characteristics of that organ. But to have this powerful tuba tone is going to be a real thrill for us all, I think. So when Easter comes and we're eventually able to be inside, or maybe next Christmas is a good thing to think about, the tuba will more than carry its weight. So that just gives you a little glimpse into some of the exciting things that are waiting for us tonally around the corner, and we'll have some updates in the coming weeks, obviously. So thanks.